Tonight, I am privileged to present Bryson Krause as the historian for the class of 2013. Bryson is the son of David and Chantel Krause. He is graduating third in his class with a quality point average of 4.21. Bryson plans to pursue a degree in physics at Mississippi State University. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Bryson Joseph Maximilian Krause.
A great and wise man once said, "My name is Bryson Krause, and I am the historian of the 2013 graduating class of St. Martin High School." A truly profound quote. Well, here we are in this grand coliseum where many of our friends and family members have graduated, and many monster truck rallies have been held. And now it is our turn to graduate and either go to college or drive monster trucks. I, for one, am very fond of our class. As of now, it is the best class I've ever graduated with. I have so many great memories of high school that I can't even remember them all. We've all grown a lot since our meager beginnings in kindergarten. I'd go so far as to say we've all grown at least 3 feet. We've survived some pretty crazy things. A Class 5 hurricane, a nasty oil spill, and the 3rd or 4th end of the world. As far as history goes, we each have a role that has made our class so rich in character. We have left our marks. In Nicholas Hodges' case, it is a dime superglued somewhere in the courtyard. First one to find it gets a dime, if they can pick it up. And in James Slaughter's case, it was more of a streak rather than a mark. All the way from Miss Hawkins to Miss Whittington. You're a true scholar, James. We haven't all been lucky enough to have gone through all 13 years of the St. Martin experience. Actually, some of us have been fortunate enough to experience 14 or 15 years. We've all been blessed with many privileges, though, such as the privilege of attending a very fine trailer-based middle school after the great storm of '05. Our school did not have a pool, but at least we got to swim from class to class in the extra rainy days. We were also lucky enough to be the first sophomore class to attend the brand new high school, and the last 5th grade class to attend the now non-existent upper elementary. I can still remember the colorful lure of that playground, and being forced to have recess in the vacant field right beside it where I broke my leg and had to stay home the last few weeks of school. I will never again steal a sucker from you, Ethan Whittington. Eventually they stopped calling it recess and started calling it break. The field became a chain-fenced tennis court, and eventually a brick-walled courtyard. I was certain they would just start calling it yard time, but they seemed to insist that we were students at school on our own will. Who wouldn't want to go to a cowboy-themed, or nay, I say, NASCAR-themed high school? Dale Earnhardt would shed a tear of joy, God rest his soul. Indeed, we have had a rootin' time. Oh. And now the earth has bailed its way around the sun 4 times since we were first admitted to this educational asylum as we freshmen. It seems we've gone through the same rhythms and cliches each year. It is an inevitable human trait that we are to develop these habits. We've stood in the same places each day at break, eaten the same John Wayne casserole at the same tables at lunchtime. We've all slid down the same stair rails between classes. However, through these daily patterns, we have gotten to witness some pretty amazing things that other classes have not witnessed. What other St. Martin class has gotten to witness the football team actually do well? Woo! Our class is so required that St. Martin High School football rules! We've also been blessed to have some great teachers over the years. In no particular order, I would like to recognize the following for their awesomeness. Mr. Richmond, Miss Hayes, Miss Hawkins, Senor Scott, Mr. Carroll, good old Mr. Carroll. His many bits of wisdom are ingrained in my mind, almost as much as the special surprise that Hunter Comer left in his closet at the end of 7th grade. To continue the list, Miss Shields, Miss Fleming, Coach Harvey, Miss Moran, Mr. Powell, who helped cultivate my interest in physics as well as my interest in robust mustaches. In a special way, Miss Erickson, who has made teaching a possible future profession for me in the time. And Mr. Philpott, who has taught me that not everybody has to completely give up when they have children. I also appreciate those that have not had the great opportunity to have me in the class. Especially Ms. Smith, Mr. Heiss, and Mr. Rodriguez. To all of you, I say thanks for making school bearable. Celebrities have been born in our class's history, such as Matthew McFadden and A.J. Ross, who are in that hit band, the Prancing Dragons, with a third unnamed but equally attractive graduate. But apart from being in my bands, they are my best friends. Matt and AJ, you guys are the spangle. I suppose I will now take the time to thank my loving parents who supported me in all my endeavors and allowed me to grow out my hair, thus saving rock and roll. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Dr. Seuss once said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." Well, I'd say don't cry because it's over, cry because it's not. As soon as the ceremony is over and we're locked in this building until we return these Jim Jones-looking robes, we each lose a name we have made for ourselves in high school. We will all be the same high school graduate with something to prove. Whether the history of the class continues is tentative, but up to each of us nonetheless. We should each be proud to be a part of the history of our class. We should be even more proud to be a part of the history of St. Martin High School. My mom, Rita, was a salutatorian of her class in 1960. My papa, Bruce, graduated as the valedictorian in 1959. 52 years later, my sister, Tori, graduated as the valedictorian. And now I'm here graduating as a lowly historian. But I'm pretty proud of that. But I'll be most proud when we go on with our relatively short, but hopefully wonderful lives to become part of the history of the world. Class of 2013, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You should all be proud of yourselves, for it is a great honor to graduate high school for us Mississippians. It's been a great pleasure making history with you all. Thank you and good night.
Our salutatorian this year